Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Wiltshire Gardens here. Brittany and
Travis.
Yeah, so it's been a little while since we uploaded a video, but we've had some pretty crappy weather this past week, and so it's been a little hard to get out into the garden, but we had some nice weather today, so we took advantage of it. And yeah, what are we filming today?
Our seed storage and a garden tour.
Yeah, the garden.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say the garden, some of the stuff that we thought wasn't going to pull through has pulled through, so that's exciting. Exciting news. So yeah, keep watching and you'll see all that good stuff. Welcome back.
That gets you safe.
Oh yes, my drink. It's a lovely mixture of orange juice, cranberry juice, and Sprite.
So today we will be doing a garden tour update.
And also showing you guys some seed storage. So we have a lot, and we were just storing them in like Tupperware containers, and it just wasn't working anymore. So Trav bought me this for my birthday, and it's essentially like a photo, I guess like a photo
Storage.
organizer. Yeah, photo storage. And
It actually works pretty good for this.
it works amazing for this. You can get this at probably any craft store or on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, I tried about this one on Amazon. But yeah, I mean, it just opens and you can, so it can hold like a bunch of packets, like 1, 2. There's like 12 here in this one alone, and it could probably, yeah, it could hold way more than that, I think, because there's still like a little lip on the front that would add more space.
So you want to show what the seeds are?
If you want.
So we do have them organized.
They are.
somewhat.
This was flowers. So we have like cosmos and hollyhocks, and I planted these seeds this year, but they're probably not gonna come up till next season or next spring. Spring. Planted these ones too. These are called wallflowers, I think. And yeah, snapdragons I planted. I don't think they're gonna do anything. And I wanted to try these, but I didn't get around to planting these because I think I have to. Oh no, never mind. I thought I had to cold process those ones, but I guess not. But anyway. Oh no, there's
Seeds falling everywhere.
from where? The cosmos?
It's okay, I lost some cabbage seeds here. Enjoy.
See, a good way to seal your seed packets is with
Washi tape?
washi tape. Is with washi tape, because it's, you know, reusable. It can stick and unstick. And yeah, but sometimes, like the ones when you get bigger seeds that end up being thicker in the packets, they're a little harder to seal with. There is seeds everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what package you add them to,
What do you mean?
in case they're not the right seed for that package.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not putting those seeds in any package now.
I put these ones in the cabbage because we're not going to grow cabbage again.
We're not, well, we might, but not for a long time. We
Yeah,
tried
we
growing
might.
cabbage last year, and we ended up getting a lot of,
Pests.
which I mean, naturally we would, because we're trying to grow as organically as possible, so we don't really use any,
Covered my face.
like, pardon?
I'm covering my face.
We don't really use any like chemical sprays or
Sprays.
anything on our plants. We've tried like some natural remedies, but
Nothing really worked though.
Not with
cabbage.
the cabbage. The cabbage really kind of grossed us out a little bit.
But I think it was
And-
too far gone when we noticed that it had pests.
Yeah. Well, and also we started the cabbage kind of late. Like we probably could have started it in March even, because it can handle the cold, but we started it late, so there was more bugs and pests around, and so they got to it. It was those what are they called? Those little slugs, and they were deep down in the head of the cabbage. So
Like Swiss cheese.
yeah, and I mean I know that you can soak the food in salt water to get the bugs off, but there was just something about that cabbage that neither of us were cool with last year. So we're taking a break from the cabbage, and we will probably try to grow it again, but like I said, maybe earlier in the season. That way there's not as many pests out yet, and maybe that'll help a little bit. So anyway, those were our flowers, some of them.
Where do you want to go next?
Well,
Oh my god, there's seeds now in my shorts.
yeah.
So this one is our peppers. Green bell peppers, which we didn't grow any this year. We've never had much luck with it, but we like hot peppers more.
Yeah, we usually try to grow more like, hot
Yeah,
peppers.
this one I can't show you a picture. It's a very random package, but it's for hot peppers that we have planted out there. Our
Oh, yeah.
habaneros. Habaneros, funny story, we did habaneros last year. And
Yeah.
they were very good. But we learned a lot about pepper maggots. And we didn't want to learn about it. And, I mean, it happened. But now we know.
Yeah.
And peppers get maggots.
Yeah, peppers get
And
maggots.
if you can tell on these, actually it's kind of amusing, on the picture on the package you can kind of see there's a little hole in this one pepper right there, and that's exactly what you see, and that means it's got pepper maggots. And it might not look like much at first,
Oh.
but they get
Yeah.
all veiny, and the maggots they'll pop right out of the side of the pepper. Like if you're drying them in the house, you'll find maggots on your counter. They'll fall out of the peppers. So it's you got to be very selective with which ones you pick.
Yeah, we also, the way we originally discovered pepper maggots was, I think we were cutting the pepper to use in cooking. What were we making?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know either, but I think I was chopping it up or something, or anyway, Trav was chopping it up, and yeah, there was pepper maggots in there, so that was a little
So we didn't do
unsettling. But
we didn't do habaneros this year, not for any really specific reason other than it got the maggots, and we're trying a bunch of different varieties of hot peppers. These are all we seeded and planted in the garden. They're all working so far. You'll see it in our garden tour.
yeah, this one's really cool.
The
It's
color
the
changing?
Reza, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Macedonian, and it looks like that. And it says traditional Macedonian type ranges from mild to sometimes very pungent, spectacular, long red embroidered fruit. So they just look really cool, and we thought it'd be fun to grow like a variety of different like types of like rarer peppers. Rarer. We did that with tomatoes too. We have some cool tomato varieties.
But that's our peppers. Which direction do you want to go?
Wherever the wind takes you.
Do we ever hit stop? That way it breaks it up. Or no, it's just one big old.
Less editing,
You just cut
maybe.
it, yeah. So this one, did we do this one already? Oh, our zucchini. These are the zucchini that's growing out there.
Yeah.
And
so-
actually, that's an old packet. And I mean, they sprouted up.
well,
like no
didn't
one's
we?
business. We bought a couple too.
Well, that's the acorn squash. Yeah. So we always grow, like we eat a lot of zucchini. It's so versatile. Like, you can do so much with zucchini. But you know, it's funny because of all the years. I say it like it's been like tons of years, but the last like 3 summers we've grown zucchini and we've never once made zucchini bread. So
That's true. But we did make zucchini relish.
we did make zucchini
We had.
relish.
Do you remember how heavy the zucchini was that we used?
So we let a zucchini get really big on the vine, like way too big to eat it. Like, it was gonna be so. Actually, we were surprised at how not seedy it was.
Yeah.
But we left it on the vine for a really long time because we
On
were
purpose.
on purpose because we were going to try making zucchini relish with it. And I know we talked about. I think we talked about the zucchini relish in another video, but yeah, it turned out really good, like really good. But the one thing that we've learned is we need to get the right type of like food processor, because we used, what did we use?
We hand chopped. Well, we did have a
Well-
big food processor, but it was just liquefying everything.
Well, it just kind of like turned the zucchini kind of like too fine, like too mushy. And so our relish ended up being a little bit like watery, a little liquidy, but I mean, at the end of the day, it was delicious. So yeah, we like to grow a lot of zucchini because we also just like barbecue it or fry it up or make like little zucchini pizzas. You just slice it and put like your cheese and sauce or whatever on it and put it in the oven and bake it. It's really good like that.
This one we don't have to show much of. It's just lettuce.
Oh, it's a lettuce
And
mix.
lettuce and lettuce. We don't put
Yeah.
this in our garden. This isn't a planter.
Yeah, just in a planter. We grew some lettuce last year too.
Actually, we should, maybe in the winter, we'll do another video of how we did a cold box for the lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle of winter, it was growing.
Yeah, I think we had
in a clear
started it
tub.
in like January or maybe even February, but we just made like a little mini greenhouse out of a clear plastic tote and well, I won't get into too much detail, but yeah, you can make like little mini greenhouses out of plastic totes and stuff. So
Watermelons, they were very seedy.
yeah, those watermelons were not
They
good.
were good. But we're not gonna throw the seeds out because someone might want watermelon.
Well, someone might want watermelon seeds or
You know,
something.
we haven't tried these yet. Carrots. That was our goal, but we ran out of room.
Well, yeah, we
right
were
now.
gonna plant the carrots, but we ended up buying more onions, and we.
There's something onions growing.
Well, because I don't know what it is, but like, I don't know, for me personally, I struggle so much with understanding like onions and what's gonna be like a chive or like an actual onion or like
Here's a good segue. Onions.
onions. So see, like these are like onions, right? It's like the green
Green onions.
evergreen bunching onions. So that's like, you know, you use the green part, and then there's chives, which, I mean, I guess I know chives. There's no onions on the end of chives. But the alliums, sometimes
Alliums,
people
yeah.
say alliums are chives. Sometimes people say alliums are garlic. Look at garden chives. It's got the alliums on the top.
They say they're garlic?
No, not these ones, but I've
Oh.
heard that some people say, or is it just garlic chives? I don't know. Like, there's so many different
We tried garlic chives
things
one year.
called. Well, yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, they didn't really grow.
No, that's true. But you know what? We're growing chives right now. Are those are those chives or are those?
Those are chives.
Those are chives.
Those are chives. So, are you done with that one?
Yes. Oh, and this is calendula that I am growing this year. I don't know why that's in there, but.
We'll restart later. Peas. I think there's 2 peas. I think.
One's beans and
Oh,
one's
okay.
peas. So this is peas.
You guys would have saw this in our last video. Some of these is what
Oh,
we
that's
planted
the
on the
beans,
trellis.
yeah.
I guess these ones here. You've already seen these. And we'll show you the update of how they're growing.
Yeah.
They're doing real good.
They're doing really good. But yeah, these are peas. We have these ones. So when you're buying peas to grow, you need to be aware that some of them are not meant to eat the shell, like the pod. They're meant to be deshelled or de-potted or whatever, and you're supposed to just eat like the actual peas inside. That's what these are. Dwarf gray sugar pea pod. Oh wait, I think I labeled the peas wrong.
More to come on that later.
It doesn't matter.
We'll figure
I don't know.
it out.
So you want to make sure this is like a really old looking packet of peas, but yeah.
Look at that washi tape holding it on there.
Just holding it together. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about that. Just make sure that if you want like the the snow peas that you just eat like off the plant or whatever, don't make sure that they're not the shelling type, because
It's another pea.
oh,
Should go in there.
so I did plant these. Okay, I didn't label them wrong.
Okay.
We have
I believe you.
we have these planted. I thought this was a sealed packet because I thought these were these. These are the ones that we haven't opened because, yeah, these ones need to be shelled. Yeah, I think.
The problem is you get so many different seeds that require different things. It is hard to remember which ones need what. But luckily, when you keep the package, it says it all on there.
Yeah.
Imagine. Will it fit in that?
I don't think so. 'Cause these are
Battery.
okay. So maybe.
Okay, so no, we're okay. We're gonna wrap.
Okay.
We only got a few.
We're gonna just wrap this up because I mean you guys don't work. Let's just show the tomatoes.
So okay, eggplant we did last year didn't work. Brussels sprouts works awesome. Those we
Well, the
haven't tried.
eggplant did work, but we didn't know what we didn't know the variety we were growing.
It was very small.
We
ball.
were expecting like the typical like eggplant shape, and these were like Asian eggplants or something like that. So they were just like a ball. So we left them on for like so long, and then they were gross. So we were like, eggplant's weird.
Excuse me.
But I'm sure we will grow it again. But this is the tomato box, and there's a lot of good tomatoes in here. Right now, we're growing a few different like fun heirloom ones. So we're growing some sunrise bumblebees. These are, it says luminous swirls of reds and oranges inside the oblong cherries and out sweet fruity taste. So those will be delicious. Oh, we didn't even open this one. Barry's Crazy Cherry. Okay, well, that's next year, I guess. These ones didn't germinate very well. But yeah, like Trev and I definitely need to get better with our seed starting stuff because every year there's something, and then we have to end up buying some of our plants like already like seed starts or seedlings or whatever. But yeah, this one didn't work. The Isis Candy Cherry, we didn't give it enough time. These ones were growing. The green tomatoes, green zebras, Abe Lincolns. We're growing Paul Robeson. We're growing Mortgage Lifter, and we're growing Cherokee Purple. Yeah.
None of these?
These, we're also growing yellow cherry tomatoes. That's from Mackenzie Seeds. They're from Canada. Mackenzie Seeds are from Canada.
As are we.
But these ones are from the US. You can get a lot of our really cool, rare heirloom seeds from there. But yes, normally we would buy most of our seeds from Mackenzie. But yeah, Livingston is a Canadian seed company. But yeah, if you're looking for a Canadian heirloom seed supplier, I'll get back to you. I forget the name of the website, but they're basically similar. but they're Canadian based, and I didn't learn about them until after I already purchased all these ones. These took a little while to get to us in the mail. We started them late. You know, we mentioned that.
And then last but not least is our pumpkins.
Oh,
But now
yeah.
these aren't being grown at our property. It's actually being grown at my parents' property. And actually, we're going there tomorrow. We should take a little snippet of them.
Oh,
Just take a
yeah.
picture, a
See
video,
how
see
they're
how they're
doing.
doing. We'll show
Because
you
we
guys
haven't
there.
seen them since we planted them.
Just because they take so much
2
room
weeks ago.
that we don't have enough room for them to like grow all over the place.
Yeah, just because we like to grow lots of stuff. So those pumpkins take up a lot of space, like any squash really.
And there you have it.
But yeah, if you guys have like an abundance of seeds that you are finding it difficult to store or are looking for some cool storage ideas, that's a really awesome one, and you can keep them like neat and organized. And I'm sure there's a ton of different cool ideas to store seeds, but that's what we've been using, and it's been
It's good.
working well. So yeah.
And I'll show you our garden.
Oh, look at how wrinkly my elbow is.
So we're doing our
Updated
garden
garden
tour.
tour.
It's evening.
Oh, is there a rainbow?
A rainbow.
Oh, I thought I saw a rainbow.
There may have been.
Never mind.
Okay. And we're heading to the garden. So the weather has been a little cold lately. We did have some nice days, but then we did have some cold. We haven't had much rain, so we've been watering daily. And here we go, I'll show you. So here's our potatoes. The other video, we showed you us planting them. Those are the ones we did, what was that, about a week ago now, maybe 2. They're coming up good. These ones are really good. As we keep going, we have jalapenos. Our hot peppers are starting to take. Everything looks pretty good. These are our cucumbers. The pickles. Everything's starting to bulk up. More hot peppers, color changers. Here's our beans that you guys saw us plant. They're up a good few inches. They've already grabbed the first set. So we'll start weaving all the way through. Our chives and all the herbs we have.
We got a new basil. It's called Red Robin. No. Red Reuben. Or Robin? Yeah.
We got that today. Our other stuff, I can switch to this side. Sorry for all the spinning. Our tomatoes are starting to get good. Everything. More tomatoes. Our onions are very big.
Have done so good, considering.
They're still little,
Yeah, but at least they're like established.
but they've survived a pretty good rain and some
Survived the
inclement
odds.
weather so far. So, and then those one tomatoes that we did the dampening off stuff about, where do they go, honey? Those ones there?
Yep.
They are now transplanted into here and they're working. So we'll see.
Come through.
Nice little cherry tomatoes starting to pop up. Our pea teepee's starting to take off. We still need to get it to grab, but it's getting up. It's doing its thing. There's the lovely Brittany. Here's the other beans that we planted. Everything's doing good on this side too. The zucchinis. The spaghetti squash. None of the ones that were broken worked, but all these are seeds. And they're all coming up.
Reposition them a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna thin them out.
And those zucchinis, we're aware they're planted insanely close together. We're just gonna have to prune them really well to make room.
Our corn is starting to come up more and more. We've planted extra seeds as the squirrels got in here and tore up a lot. So We planted extra. So one apple tree, you can see the apples are starting to come pretty nice. So that'll be good. Here's our lettuce. And I'll stand back now for the whole. That's pretty much all the garden so far. So it's coming along. Now we just focus on weeding it and keeping up with it. Get pruning, and we still have some tomatoes to pull out. We still have a couple hot peppers that might come out as we have. We planted more than one, and one's doing better than the other. So, oh yeah, see this one? So I'll probably lose that one, keep this, so we can thin some out as they grow in, but we'll wait and see. All right, so I'm just gonna show you the peach tree, which is in our front yard, and it's doing pretty good. All our peaches are coming. We were having a problem with some of the leaves getting a waxy finish on them, but we've been pulling those off. It looks pretty good otherwise. So that was the garden tour, so thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for checking us out.
Stay tuned for more updates.
Bye.